Yo, what's going on, guys? And we're hearing that, yes, the Portland Trailblazers are on track to keep the number 3 pick unless trade interest changes. My apology, couldn't speak there. And I'm not really surprised by this because they're probably going to try to force the Blazers' hands into a bad trade. And honestly, I think Brandon Miller is going to be available there. And if Brandon Miller does become available at 3, I think he can help this team in a similar way Keegan Murray helped the Kings last year. Okay, I'm not going to say he's going to come here and be like an impact player, but he can give them a player who can potentially start. All right, and I think that's something that's okay. So let's get right into this. This is coming from Jonathan Givioni of Draft Express, who dropped this bomb. The Portland Trailblazers are in an intriguing situation with Damian Lillard, where they're trying to assemble a roster around him that can compete immediately. But the number 3 pick is viewed internally as too valuable to trade due to the quality of the draft. At this point, the Blazers haven't received any compelling offers for the selection. Quote, contrary to what people think, if they were to draft tonight, they're making the pick. Unless something crazy comes up, some type of trade that you just can't say no to. At this stage, they haven't had anywhere near the level of conversation to get fair value for that pick. You really have the chance to get that type of talent, like a Brandon Miller or Scoot Henderson in Portland. So they're not just going to pass up that unless something absolutely incredible comes out of thin air, which doesn't appear the case right now. I think some teams that have players that they're interested in kind of churning their noses up at the idea of a package of Simons in the 3. And I wonder how much of that is at least semi-posturing. I asked a lot of people a very simple question yesterday, a lot of people around the league. Normally there's a cliff between number 1 and everything else. And we've overvalued draft picks for the post part, although the top 5 are pretty valuable. I asked, is this number 3 pick, given it could be Scoot, it could be Brandon Miller, is it more valuable than the average number 3 pick? And the answer was almost universally yes. On Simons, every team would want Sharp over Simons. The Blazers are keeping Sharp as far as we know. No one is untouchable, but they're pretty damn close. End quote. Zach Lowe said on his podcast with Jonathan Givioni. Okay. And while Lillard stated he prefers to win now, it is believed he's putting pressure on the Blazers to trade the number 3 pick for the best package available, and that his situation won't change if they keep either Henderson or Miller. So that's all things to think about. And I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you guys think? Are you guys in agreement with me? I think it's definitely an interesting situation, at least for basketball fans or Blazers fans, because we don't know truly what's going to happen yet.